Hi everyone and welcome to your Angelic Karma. This is the daily news for today, Friday, July 17th. I'm going to lay one spread and see what comes up here. I do the clarifying in the extended version of the reading. Let's see. Love, general, and finance is the focus. Friday, July 17th. The Page of Swords here. Three of Wands. Eight of Swords. Two of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Six of Swords, Ace of Wands, Five of Cups, King of Wands. Okay, this is, okay, we have a 9-card spread here, so that's very significant. We had a King of Wands. This could be a masculine energy or a masculine authority, and he is trying to decipher something. This is about deciphering, and he's also trying to use a significantly uncommon technique as he applies whatever it is that he is focused on. This is somebody that is not in a rush. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if this is love, general, or finances, or all of the above, but this is what's going on here. It's someone that is, they're not in a rush. They are they're maybe testing out some type of technique with the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is naturally holding the wand, but then he has the Ace of Wands extended from him. So, and it's going towards the Six of Swords, and then you had a High Priestess and the Five of Cups. There could be a some type of technique that he is trying to apply to whatever this is that he is focused on. So he's actually the King of Wands is actually doing much, even though it could appear that he's not doing anything. Is with the King of Wands here, because this is about him seeing a result. He's seeing a result. He's the only one that knows what the result is, or what the result looks like, or what is becoming. He's the one with that answer. Now, and he's like looking at a time period and segments of time, and what the results are regarding this segment of time, that segment of time, and how much is left regarding these blocks of space is what I'm getting here with the King of Wands. So he is, right now, he's at an observational phase. Don't worry, you all, the relatable message will come through also, but this is what I'm getting here now. The message that is relatable to your lives, that you can easily grasp, it'll come through maybe as I continue to speak. So And with me returning, I'm seeing that I'm having to bring myself back to speaking in general terms, to knowing that public is listening, as opposed to speaking like normal when I'm speaking to others. So the message that will be relatable, it'll come through as I continue to talk. So this is what he's doing. He's measuring the scope of an initiative method of outcome is what he's doing, and he's at the point now of looking at blocks of time and what has actually appropriated during that time period, like that. So he's taking in some type of results, and he's the only one that knows the scale of the application and what is usage and what the outcome and the performative outcome is supposed to look like and bring about. Is here with the King of Wands. The Two of Pentacles, it denotes the measurability of what he is, of this specific application within specific blocks of time, which shifts, is what I'm getting with this also here. And he could be pleased with the results. Let's see. Because this would be coming. There he is again at the bottom of the deck. And then here's the star. He would be pleased with the results. The Nine of Pentacles. And there's the Six of Wands, clarifying the King of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles, that's the second house. Let's bring it into there's the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Eight of Swords. Let's bring it into something that could be applicable to listeners. Now, this here is what's clarifying the King of Wands and Nine of Pentacles, Star, and the Six of Wands. So he's happy. Now, with this outcome that he is observing with the Page of Swords and the Three of Wands being the outcome is what I'm getting. And this takes this is maybe some type of thorough application of measurable synthesis with the Ace of Wands. Here would be about synthesis with the Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands combination, and then it going into the Six of Swords is what I'm getting with this. So now with the Eight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune clarifying it, let's see if we can turn things at this point here. Okay, this is what it is. Here's the Emperor. Somebody is realizing here that, okay, I'm having to turn this dial, and all of the ingredients have been like pushed to my side of the table, and I'm having to turn this dial. Even though I have been given the ingredients, it's up to me to place those pieces correctly together and get the outcome that the ingredients consist and impose of, composed of, even though that outcome has been explicitly stated and it's clear to me and it's clear to what has pushed this into my space of view. But this is quite easy here with the Eight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, because it means that it's simple. It's somebody that has been given all the ingredients. It's like a puzzle, okay, and then you have the picture of how the puzzle is supposed to look, okay, like that. The only part that would be maybe cankerous for the person is, because it would not be difficult, it would be how they have to correspond back as they turn this dial to get that outcome of what has been laid before them as the pieces were pushed towards them. They have to do it in the same. They have to turn it down in the same way as the pieces were shifted over there towards them. Is what I'm getting with this here. Have the Emperor. I'm going to put the Emperor over there with the King of Wands. There's the Knight of Pentacles. Let's get this done. There's the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, well, there it is. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles keeps coming up. It comes up with the King of Wands, and if this is a completely different message here, it comes up with this Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. The measurability, measuring something. And the Three of Pentacles, need is it being I'll hear all the ingredients here. Now, so it's obvious. This is like effortlessly knowing how the components look once they're put together. Okay, this is how it looks. This is what these ingredients make. That's known beforehand. Now, that's the easy part to whoever is on this side of the table. The cankerous part, as I stated, even here, is about having to turn that dial after the components are in a wholeness, in bringing that back across the table, because that's the only way. There's a hard line, there's like a hard line as it relates to the components pushed the way that there's and the way that dial is turned when it's about that, like a hard line of this is the foundational position of how this is maneuvered through and done. And this here is the one that states, okay, here are the ingredients. Okay, and then this is this is bring the dial back. But then there's this hard line, because this is it in here. Now, is that. So this is basically about flipping the switch of intelligence, is what it is, and being able to work within that, like that, is what I'm getting. So let's see. So now let's bring it down to relatable. Now here we can get back into practical. Here, a lot of pentacles on the table. The Ace of Pentacles could be something that is coming. It could be some type of financial contract. These could be raises, promotions at the job. It could be also major purchases, things like that. Major sales, major purchases. I was about to say purposes. Okay, major purchases that could have a significant purpose, and but these here are things that are. This here is very expected, because it's like this entire spread is like it's very. This is like a very modulated spread. The only thing is as I stated, the way that something is done, like that, the way that it's handled, the way that it's done is taken the how this is. You have to be plugged in like that. Okay, is that here? So that's what's coming there. And in the Wheel of Fortune here, this Eight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune just is another dial being turned with this Wheel of Fortune. And it's turning away from this Ace of Pentacles. You have the Six of Pentacles here and the Ten of Pentacles. This Wheel of Fortune, the dial, let's turn away from that. Okay, that would be Jupiter coming in. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. It would be Saturn as the foundation of all things. And then the laying the groundwork to be worked upon, which everything is upon. And then Jupiter here, like, let's turn the dial away from this Ace of Pentacles here. Now, and then that kind of removes this Eight of Swords. And then we have this measurability also here with the Two of Pentacles. Let's measure this and see how we could keep it in a very uniquely defined positioning where it does not overcome the balance, and it does not underrepresent the balance. It's like this here, very Saturn and Jupiter here, and how they function in different points within whatever they are maneuvering through, and its components here is what this is about. Okay, everyone, I'm going to move on to part 2 and continue another spread. Thanks for watching. The link is in the description box below this video per usual. Bye.